Oh no, I don't know if this is what you want your podcast to be.
Where did we go?
I think that this is unalgorithm. This is gonna get
Especially
you
in this
shadow
random ass hotel room in fucking Sunnyvale.
in
I
this
don't know.
porno shoot of a. It looks. Yeah.
That's what I thought they were gonna think when I came into your room holding all this gear. I was like, man, they're gonna shoot some kind of porno in there.
It feels like they've shot a porno in here.
It does.
It's funny because if they saw me, I wonder what type of porn it would be. They're like,
what type of porn do you want it to be?
Porn for women.
Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah.
That's a good
Not
start.
that I'm against men. I've just heard good things about porn for like women. There seems to be a genre of porn that's catered towards women.
Yeah, that's a lot of work for men. I feel like the porn I like, the men they're doing a lot.
Oh, that's good though.
Yeah.
That's good. The porn I like looks like found footage.
I like that too, though. The energy feels authentic.
It's very real, people.
I like very fucking real.
It's like just like a
I like that though. It makes me feel it's normalizing normal bodies.
I think it's also just like porn is insane.
Yeah.
So it's like if I hear like a kid in the background or something, I just know these people are really enjoying it. Whereas you watch porn, it's like both of you look like you're on drugs.
Yeah.
And you're like open to. It's just like.
Yeah.
It really makes me uncomfortable.
It makes me uncomfortable how clean, like no hair and like
everybody's
one skin
hairless.
tone. I like when there's staunch differences in skin tone from skin to asshole. Like,
yeah, everybody's ass is a different. Like, people are different colors. Like, yeah, no, porn freaks me out. So I try to keep it very much.
Yeah.
A lot of grainy.
Yeah.
Looks like it was shot in an alley. You know.
Porn's really, I think it's messed up a lot of stuff. Like
Everything.
porn in India, even like porn, of course, it's like obscene and frowned to look at. But sex toys are replicating the flesh of white people because the porn, Western porn, is what they're watching. So fleshlights are white. They're not brown.
That
in India.
is to be fair, it's very hard to get good Indian porn.
I don't think you're looking hard enough.
I've looked pretty hard for all the types of people. You're talking.
What have you found with Indian porn? Like what? I haven't looked it up.
It's like a lot of like they use like the word auntie a lot.
Respect,
Yeah, a lot of like it'll be like Desi auntie boob smash. Like, cause I try to get very particular in you're talking to a guy who's just typed in the Bronx into a search engine to see what's going on, man. You know.
I feel like it's a lot of hairy stuff now that I think I have
crossed
some Indian influenced porn, and it's very hair centered sometimes.
Yeah, it's bad angles. There's just not a lot of high quality amateur Indian out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Which seems like the market is open to make a killing.
I think it's because Indians are all. We need to loosen up.
You think
That's
you're too
why
tight, but you're watching the porn. You got the fleshlight.
They're watching it alone, feeling shame. They need to watch it with their, because I found out I was watching this documentary about sex workers.
Maybe you should feel a little ashamed
when you're watching porn. Fuck it.
Well, but maybe go outside too. We got a lot of access to porn, right? Isn't that like a problem?
Honestly, I like to watch my own porn. I like to.
That is insane.
Relive. I like to relive.
The level of healthy self-esteem you just exhibited makes me wonder why you're a stand-up comedian. What you just said is so foreign to me. You like to watch it? I wouldn't even hate watch my own porn.
I like to relive the memory. I like to relive it. I'm like when I watch it, and then I'm the one that has all ownership, and I don't, and so I like to rewatch it and be like, damn, I remember how good that felt, and then it's like you're reliving the feeling, and that helps me get there.
That's crazy.
And sometimes I'll be like, damn, look at me go, and sometimes I'll be like, okay, oh, look at the cat. The cat was in there. I didn't even know the cat was in there.
This is blowing my fucking mind.
Next time, I vote film it.
I don't. I think it's to each his own. I like that you.
We gotta get them regular people up there, Gborie. You gotta practice what you preach.
I'm not trying to add any more porn to the internet. There's enough. right? I don't need
All
to
right.
add anymore.
I agree with you.
You
There is a
get the
lot.
right keywords, you can find a guy who looks like me, I'm sure.
Right.
You
I'm
know
not
what I
adding
mean?
it to the internet though. Maybe an OnlyFans one day. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It
Shit,
seems to-
money's tight.
It seems to be a way to make a killing.
Just like feet stuff, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's big, huh? People want to see feet.
But you know what? Someone told me who does this stuff. She said people think it's easy. It's not. You got to put a lot of hard work.
You got to step on all these grapes.
Step on all these. You got to get pedicures.
Yeah,
You got to like make them look nice. You got to do things with them. It's like comedy, you know. You can't just be a comic.
It's hard to wash off all that peanut butter from your toes. I guess. No, I'm sure everything is harder than you think it is, right? So
Right.
why wouldn't OnlyFans also be more difficult than
Yeah.
you imagine?
Yeah.
I
How's your
would-
foot game right now? You taking care of your feet?
Not well enough to do an OnlyFans.
I saw your Crocs. I saw Crocs.
Oh yeah. I got the Crocs. I have slippers on right now.
Nice.
I have orthotics in, so yeah, I try to.
Nice. You got like the personal made.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I try to
Damn,
make sure.
you're big now, man. You got the.
I have health insurance, which is insane.
That's as big as you can get, boy, man.
Not dental, but
You
I
got
think
that.
I do have dental.
What about vision?
I have vision. I never gone to the doctors for my eyes though.
Mhm.
I'm afraid to have glasses. Is that weird?
You able as fuck.
Whoa, no. Like,
I'm like, I have glasses.
yeah, I like people with glasses. I mean, I don't want one dating my sister, but
I mean, their kids are probably gonna need glasses.
yeah,
too.
a bunch of four-eyed freaks. But no, I think I'm afraid. I think that the idea of needing glasses scares me on like an autonomy level, like on a
Yeah.
like, I don't. It scares me the idea that I could like lose my glasses and then I can't do anything.
It's
That's
terrible,
like-
and then I can't find my glasses because I need my glasses to see things. So when I don't have them, I can't fucking see it. It's right there on the granite counter, and it fucking blended in.
See, that's
20 minutes late to my show now.
See, that shit scares me because I'm so paranoid that like. That makes sense, but in my head, I'd be like, well, what if somebody bumps me on the street and I step on my glasses and then I can't get home?
Shit.
You know what I mean? That's like, it would be so bad.
They're like, your life just goes downhill. They're like, how did all this happen? What brought you here today?
Yeah, I once was a mid-level stand-up comedian and then I lost my glasses. And now I live in this park. Oh, see, that's why I can't go to the eye doctor.
I think we're doing good.
Yeah, I
mean,
think that's fine.
we were
That's
looking at those pictures of us from like 12 years,
2011.
2011, and we look, we just look like we've partied a bunch since then.
I think we look like we've learned some things we didn't want to learn.
Yeah,
in a
right.
good way.
Yeah.
Like hard lessons, but good lessons.
Good lessons that shape us into better people.
Yeah.
Like
to
getting
older
shoes
people.
that have insoles that are especially,
saying.
formatted for our feet.
I'm saying, and just understanding that maybe all the new cool shoes aren't for you. You need to know what silhouettes fit your wide foot.
That's how I know I'm getting older, because I don't care about no new cool shit. I don't give a fuck about
I
any
don't
cool shit.
even know anything about my little brother's 21, and I don't even like to hear him talk. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
You grew up single mom household.
Yeah, well, no, she had gotten married by the time like right before high school, so I had a stepdad.
And what were your household chores? What were like
All the thing. Especially when I was a kid, it was more annoying because we lived in an apartment, so it was just like you just gotta do everything.
all the things, like the trash, it's all the way down the thing.
Yeah.
You're the kid, so you have to do it.
Yeah, and you're
the
like,
laundry, you gotta take all the laundries. It's outside,
yeah, and
outside
your mom's
unit.
like, I'm from another country. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Like,
one time I remember I was when I was young. I'm a single. My mom's a single parent, and I'm an only child. And we were watching TV, and the remote was like someone far. She said, "Go pass me the remote." And I said, "Why don't you get up and get it?" She goes, "Because I had you. You're my kid to go do things like this." And
that was exactly all of the reason.
so blunt. She was always so blunt about it too.
And you can't fight it as a kid because there's no like, what am I gonna?
You need food.
Yeah, I need you for a lot of shit. And
So
you know it.
So I guess I'll get you your fucking remote.
Yeah, and you know it. So it's like a very complicated relationship in that apartment.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah. I watched a lot of soaps with my mom too. You were
Did
talking about in
you?
your set. You watched a lot of.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we watch Indian soaps though. Did y'all watch any like African soaps ever?
No, because my mom got here really young.
Mm-hmm.
So she got here when she was like 19,
Mm-hmm.
and she had me right after, and she's like from a very rural place in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
So she's not like a city person at all. So
Yeah.
like the American soaps were the first exposure to soap she got.
And she's like,
general.
wow.
Yeah, and I think she was just like, wow, look how they're living here.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Do you feel like the soap operas, the drama of them, do you ever feel like they fueled her mind and influenced her a little bit with like just household stuff? And you're like,
Yeah.
why does this feel like an episode of some shit right now?
I think that, yeah, because I think she got into it when she was really young. Because I also remember, that's the funny thing about having a mom so young. I also remember her like growing out of it.
Yeah.
To where she, like, I remember there was like a spin-off of Days of Our Lives called Passions.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom being like, Passions is too crazy for me.
Yeah.
So I think she like kind of got past it at a point, but I'm sure it did affect her. It's crazy shit to watch every day.
It is. My mom has not gotten past it. It's like her brain is going to explode or something because these Indian soaps, she watches Indian soap opera.
I bet they go hard.
So they're dramatic level, like someone didn't get invited to a party, you know, and it's like a
Oh,
whole
nice.
like dun dun dun, the family's upset and da 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 da.
But do you ever wonder if maybe Americans just aren't that dramatic?
No.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe that's just how people are, and Americans are like a very cynical, cool bunch.
I don't know. Why don't we handle wars like that then?
Because that's cool and what, not like cool like cold. You know what I mean? Where
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
nah, we'll just go over there and kill them.
Yeah, right?
Our airplane's silent because we don't even need to make noise.
See, a war would
You know
never
what I mean?
happen if it was just drama up front, because it'd just be too much drama
That's
to
what
even
I'm
get
saying.
to that shit.
Those people are living life. We're over here, pilled out in our silent planes dropping. I remember during Fleet Week in the city one time, I saw like a bomber.
Yeah.
What's the black one? I saw it like dip and spin in the air, and I was like, whoa, that's the last thing people see is just this silent thing in the sky. Like, it's very like cold and calculated. I feel like that's how Americans are.
Yeah.
Not warm.
I think they are when you find out on how, like, you know, tragedies are used for a benefit for a political move or some shit like that.
That's what I mean. It's all
Yeah.
very
Calculated.
It's all business over here. Not a lot of heart.
Yeah. That's why I like going to Latin countries.
Yeah, I'm
When
going
there's
to
siesta
Brazil
and shit.
in,
You're going to Brazil?
in June.
Whoa. What
Yeah,
are you
I'm a
going for?
Big Bolsonaro guy.
Man.
No,
That
that would be crazy. I'm not. No, I just, you know, Rio's the most visited country
Yeah.
or city in the southern hemisphere.
Fuck yeah.
They got Christ the Redeemer. It seems pretty cool.
Are you going to do comedy out there?
No, not at all. I'm not
Nice.
even gonna think about.
Nice. Good.
I'm gonna shut everything down.
Fuck that. I mean, what's the English situation over there anyway?
You know, I got like 35 days of Portuguese on Duolingo. So
There
we'll
we
see.
go. There we
I think
go.
I've talked to people who stayed in what's it called, Copacabana, where I'm staying,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's pretty manageable because it's a tourist city. You know what I mean? So it's
Nice.
pretty manageable.
Nice.
So I think I'll be all right.
Cool. Are you going by yourself?
Yeah.
Ooh, a little eat, pray, love trip for you. Okay.
Maybe we'll see. I've really been obsessed with like doing stuff. I went to Europe with a bunch of friends and it was
Yeah.
really cool. But then I've been like, I want to go to places by myself where
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
I think that's really good. I think that's a good trip, especially Brazil. I think, you know, there's a lot more melanin there.
Yeah, and it's just not. I want. This is sound violently racist. I just want to go to places that aren't white centric.
Yeah,
Like,
that
I feel
doesn't
like
sound racist at all.
I feel like I went to Europe and I get it, and that's cool. And now I want to
Yeah.
see what else.
It was the
going
first
on.
thing when you said it. I was like, yeah, there's a lot more brown. You're gonna
Yeah,
like it. in
yeah,
Brazil.
yeah. Because like I've been to Africa, and there's no whites there.
Yeah, they taken over, colonized. You know,
They
people go
left,
other
though.
places, right?
For the most part, they're there, but like you can't see them. They're those sneaky whites.
Yeah, I feel like South Africa has a lot
Yeah, but
of
they
white
were.
people.
Yeah, but they were like their shit ended a lot later than everybody. Like
Yeah.
Sierra Leone's been free since like 61 or something like that.
Yeah,
So I guess not that much longer.
Yeah. How do you feel about diamonds now that I know you're from Sierra Leone and all this shit's
Oh,
gone down?
I can't get behind them. I wish I
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
And it's like I see just like I've seen the mines and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
just like, I mean, this is gonna get so serious. I think that like
No, I
I
want
think
to get
jewelry is really stupid.
I agree
It
with
just
you.
is. It's like it's like us making us assigning value to shiny things,
Yeah.
and it's like these people who love jewelry. It's feels like idolatry sometimes.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I can't. It's not really. The problem is, part of me though does want a chain because I still grew up in America.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get one, but
You know
like,
what? That's that intersectional part of you, Gborie. You know,
Yeah.
you're from Sierra Leone, but you in America,
but
you
I
know, and
just
you
love
making
gold.
it. And when a black man makes it here, what we do, we buy a motherfucking chain.
I
you know?
think about it regularly. Like, what if a herringbone would change my life? But nah, I'm not
just
really.
corrupt-free diamonds, or what are they called?
Conflict-free.
Conflict-free
No, if
diamonds.
I'm gonna get them, I want them conflicted.
Yeah, but you have to get them where they still support the people that were finding them.
I want
then.
that dirty ice if I'm gonna.
Yeah,
But
right.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I fucking can't. get
Yeah, it
behind
is a
that.
lot of money though.
It's like a lot in for what? It feels like it.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that jewelry really it's not like a good investment.
Yeah.
And then especially like with watches, you hear about like bust downs where people just like put the diamonds in, but then you can't flip it for this. So if I were to get something nice, I would get like a plain Jane
Yeah.
watch because then that's like
Do it like the Indians, gold.
yeah, that's what
Gold.
I'm saying. I get like a gold Rolex or something like that.
Yeah, okay. I
But-
like hearing you talking about getting gold Rolexes.
I don't have gold Rolex. I don't even have a car. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. You know, so now that we're talking about with race, with now, you know, in your set yesterday, you were talking about Wakanda and how you felt about it. And so I was just wondering, as a black man, what is a movie that you feel like represents black people, blackness in?
Oh, I can't fall into that trap. It's
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah, because I feel like
It's too
sometimes when I
big.
watch things, what do you feel like has at least impressed you, or maybe didn't disappoint you as much?
I think that like so much entertainment is like, especially for black people, is pretty ghettoized in that. I mean, ghettoized in that like there's so many like cultural. Oh, if you're black, you gotta like this or that or, which is all the stuff I grew up liking because I think I just wanted, as an African, I felt like an outsider. So it's like you want to at least ingest things the same way that you feel like the community is.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong. I've seen Kill a Season 7 times. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like now that I'm old, I can't think of a movie that I think it. Also, movies are like kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like they like some are good.
They're all generalizing shit and preparing.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like as a medium. It's
Yeah,
kinda
like why does the
bad.
girl, whenever there's a thick girl, why does she always have to be like goofy and eating something?
Yeah.
Why isn't she sexualized the same way she's sexualized? Oh, because she's skinny and white.
And
Or-
it's also like that's one thing. That's like the greatest trick the devil ever played because it's like I haven't known a lot. Like I've known a lot of bigger women, I guess, who have had issues with it, but I've known far more bigger women who had no sexual issues at all.
yeah,
Like just active dating lives, always had partners,
Yeah.
very confident
yeah,
within their shit and stuff like that. I think that's like a lot more common thing in the world than television would have us think. You know what I mean?
I totally
which
agree.
Which is like nuts because then it's like who's making this we're just letting like these people who write movies, I guess, make this shit up.
So
Like, think
now-
about how many movies are about rich people. Like comedies, like major American comedies, baseline the people are always pretty wealthy. Like
Yeah.
you look at like Wedding Crashers or like
Mhm.
Bridesmaid. She made her own bakery in Chicago. That's not no money.
Yeah, it's like how did that happen?
Yeah, what are you? Clearly, yeah. It's like rich.
I'm even
rich
getting
people.
mad at like talented ass kids now because they're all rich. They're like, look at this 4-year-old, and then I'm like, well, they got a giant ass piano in their mansion.
Yeah, those kids who got a bass, man. That's like what you need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a strong bass.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
those kids.
Like I'm happy for their genius and their
I'm
instrument
not.
playing.
Fuck them. No, I'm kidding. I don't really.
I did see a little kid. He was a little black boy, and he was playing on a keyboard, and a video went viral, and then someone found him, and they bought him a grand piano. I'm all about those types of stories where
I do like that, but I would rather just like in a perfect world, I would rather that kid saw the piano as a hobby.
Yeah.
That was gonna he was gonna be able to list to help him go to like a great school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and this is the most hypocritical thing because I'm in entertainment, but I don't think anybody should want to be entertainers.
No, but you're speaking from
You know what I mean?
experience, you know?
Yeah, I've seen it. We're all charlatans. Like, have you ever heard like Malcolm X talk about entertainers and like their place in the movement? No respect.
What does he say?
He is just like they get all their money from it. Why? So it's like entertainment is how I figured out how to get a little piece of something. But I wish that kids didn't want to be like, you know, there's only ever been like 5,000 people in the NBA.
Wow.
Ever.
That feels like not that much.
No, it's not that much.
How does that happen?
There's not a lot of people because it's a 5-on-5 game. The roster is probably 11. I don't know how many people deep is a pro NBA roster. There's not a lot of people at a time. It's
I don't know, 15?
Yeah, so 15 times what's
how many teams?
Yeah, 30 or some shit like that. It's just not a lot.
Yeah.
It's just not a lot.
And so are we saying like aspiring to like be something like
Yeah, it's like a very low. I mean, that being said, how many people have done a late night comedy set? I guess it's also not, you know,
I think what you're
we're
bringing
all
also
shooting for the moon.
But you're also talking about that stability, though.
Yeah, what I'm
like,
saying is I'm going to start selling insurance after this.
That sounds stable as fuck.
I think that could ride. I could ride that out for a while.
I think you could. That'd be a good business. I'd get what kind of home, renter's insurance, car insurance?
I think life. Let's get the big premiums, dog.
But I wanted to ask, we're talking about instruments, though. Have you ever played an instrument?
I played the trumpet for a little bit in the 4th grade, and I was terrible.
If you could be, like, really fucking amazing at any instrument. Like, we're talking about eyes closed, like, going nuts. Like, people look at you and they're like, is he an alien?
Yeah.
Like, what instrument would it be?
Oh, man. I think I would love to rip a saxophone.
Yeah.
Or the piano. It's so, because the piano, I feel...
He just named my 2 favorite ones. Those are my two.
The piano, I feel so selfish about this, but the piano is like the one that you could show off the most. Like you're regularly in a place with people and a piano. Like, you know what I mean? It's the most public instrument. Doing the bink and all that. We doing tricks. No, like eyes closed.
Nice. Okay, the piano. If you could, let's say there was someone that had this talent that was so amazing. If you could steal an instrumental talent from someone, knowing that they wouldn't have that anymore.
Knowing they wouldn't have that?
Yeah.
Give me that guitar, John Mayer. You'll be fine, white man.
And then John Mayer wakes up and he's like, all I know how to do is masturbate now. I can't fucking, I don't know how to play the guitar anymore.
All I have is a creepy face.
And a dick.
Yeah, he'll be fine. No, I mean, if I take the talent from them, do they still have everything they've gotten up to? They just don't have the talent anymore.
And they have the memories and
they have the memories
and the emotional trauma of the not understanding where it went and dealing with maybe trying to find it again, but they can't have it.
So if I'm serious,
like Ariel's voice, you know.
Yeah, if I'm serious about this, then I got to take it from somebody who's on their way out.
That's dying,
right?
Yeah.
Or is just like Elton John's on his farewell tour right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably take that.
Yeah. Right.
Let me get that.
I mean, he's kind of old. Is he still playing like in his
I think
heyday?
he's still playing, but he's done. He's not gonna do it no
So
more.
you're gonna take the arthritis talent. You're like, okay, you know.
I think it's still pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Because he had a partner, right? His partner wrote the lyrics and he wrote the music, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it was?
I'd say Prince till the last day too. You know, like
sometimes
talent,
I mean, he played everything though.
Yeah, so I'd say old talent right before they go.
It's like
thoughtful, Gborie.
I think it's the more humane way.
Take your shit.
Yeah, if I'm gonna steal, I'm gonna steal from old people. So. Also, nobody listens to old people. What's a guy gonna be like? The fat guy stole my talent. Nobody's gonna fucking know. Nobody believes you.
Honestly, if someone said that, I'd be rooting for the fat guy.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got away with stealing some shit.
Sounds like a pretty cool guy.
Right.
Take your medicine, Sir Elton.
Oh man. Right. So I wanted to ask you, if you were an appliance in the kitchen, if you were a kitchen appliance, what appliance would you be if it was like personified?
Like an electric.
Yeah. You know what? It could be anything. I don't want to put that boundary on you.
I don't
If
know
you
why I
see
said
yourself
that
being a ladle, you be a fucking ladle, you know?
I'd like to be something like useful, but like out of the way,
Like oven mitts?
oven mitts would be good. Like a good whisk.
Okay.
Like a good, like, you don't use it every day, but it's always there when you need it. And like when you have it, you're like, thank God I got this.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need to be out all the time. You're not like showing people your new whisk. I don't want to be that.
But you always do see the whisk. It's always in the visual. It is visually always there.
It's like you gotta have people know that you have a whisk.
Totally.
It's
if
like
you're
a gun.
some weirdo without a whisk, if you had one of those utensil
holders
and no
if you
whisk
have the
is
thing
in there,
with no, then I think you've never made anything.
Yeah, you're
I'm
like, not even eggs, bro.
Yeah, you don't even get down in the kitchen like that.
Right.
You don't have a whisk.
I can't even be in this house,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know if I have a whisk.
That's the next thing on the list.
Yeah, I don't bake.
Whisk. Well, you know,
and I run my eggs with a fork.
Yeah, I do it with the fork too.
Yeah.
I have, you know what? I'm a poser, man. I have a whisk.
I
have a whisk, but I don't use it. I don't use the whisk.
Man, I was out here whisk fronting to you, trying to be cool. I don't. And
I was jumping on the bandwagon. I was like, yeah, that whisk life.
We're terrible people. If it's some shit I use, it's like that bent up fork. So use that again.
Honestly, I've created an emotional relationship with my bent fork. All right.
It
scoops up the penne. I could hit it when you get the penne like that, and then you go in the thing with the
there you
thing,
go.
And you're like, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I use my air fryer like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'd be an air fryer.
I fucking love, but you'd be doing a lot of work. You said I don't know. The air fryer is in the way in my kitchen, but I use that motherfucker all the time.
I don't use the microwave no more, really.
Yeah.
But I don't ever do originals. I only use it for reheat. Like when I first got it, they were like, "Oh, you can make a steak in here." And then I tried some. I had a bad experience making some fish in there.
Oh, okay. Was it fried fish?
No.
No.
No. It was just like a salmon fillet.
Okay.
And I was like, nah, I'd rather do it in the oven.
You know, real quick, I'll give you a salmon recipe. Poaching it in the oven. You put half water in like a glass thing. You poach it for 25 minutes or something. And then what I do is I use a little sesame seed oil. I heat it up. After I pour that hot water out, it's pretty much cooked. Add a little sesame. It's because it's hot.
And it gets in there.
And I put a little bit of ginger and green onion so that like flavor infuses into the salmon. Is bomb.
Man, I need to get some. I don't think I've ever bought ginger for myself.
You know what? The next time you're in town, I'm going to make that salmon dish for you.
I fuck up salmon.
All right, cool.
I love it.
That's good to know. I love salmon. It's so overpriced. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean...
Because I like to go... I'm bougie. I like to get wild salmon.
Yeah, because you don't want it in that tank eating its own doo-doo.
That's exactly what I say all the time. They're eating their own shit.
Yeah, you can't... No, fish is, like, precarious. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I bought more seafood, but I'm always like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and it's always really expensive. Yeah. That's why I'm glad I got that EBT. I be using my EBT at Whole Foods and shit, buying that wild salmon.
Run it. I remember so many times going to Whole Foods and they'd act like they didn't know what my EBT card is, and I am not ashamed.
Yeah,
look at it. Flip it around.
I'm actually proud.
Yeah.
I know how to get mine.
Yeah, eat a dick. So yeah, I'm gonna. And this sandwich is cold, so I can get it. I know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Although San Francisco has hot stamps, I bought a live lobster on EBT one time.
EBT.
Yeah.
Damn, I want to do that next. Where'd you get it from?
At this Asian supermarket.
I haven't tried the EBT at an Asian supermarket.
Yeah, in Denver at this Asian supermarket. Yeah, and I was like, just waiting, and it went through, and I was like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, I've done that a few times.
Damn, so then you cooked it? You heard it go,
oh, yeah. During pandemic, I had this whole thing where I would... me and my friend Andrew, we would because pandemic there was nothing to do, so we would go to Malibu and we would get ocean water.
Yeah.
And then we'd go buy 2 live lobsters, and then we would bring them back and we'd boil them in the ocean water. Which is like mad sadistic, I guess.
But it's kind of like putting them in a familiar place. At least they're comfortable.
Yeah, they died in their home.
Yeah, when a dog gets put down, they're like, give it its blanket that it has.
Yeah, exactly.
Familiar scent.
That's what we were doing.
You were just being kind.
Yeah, I was just being a good guy.
Yeah, you tore that shit up after.
Fucked it up. I ate so much lobster in the pandemic, which is a really
That's
terrible
the life I'm
thing
trying to live,
say.
man.
Yeah.
You were thriving.
When I say it out loud, it makes me sound like I'm like a fucking like a fat cat on the hill.
I want to hear you say shit like that more, man. Gold Rolexes, lobsters.
Well, the gold Rolex never happened.
It's gonna. We're manifesting,
you're
motherfucker.
You're gonna get me lined up. You're gonna get me robbed on here. I have no gold.
Okay. So, because we have a show we're about to get to, which has been honestly a really fun weekend.
It's been a good week. Nobody's been bad. Like the fucking crowds have been great.
You've brought in great crowds. There's just been a lot of fun. You know, some people are flaky. Some of my friends said they were gonna come out and they didn't come out. So I'm like, whatever. But
they missed it.
I bumped into someone from high school. Some people that went to high school.
Some guy who went on a date with you was there.
Wait.
You left. Did I not tell you that last night?
No.
I was talking to this lady, and she was like, where's the other lady? And I was like, oh, she went to another show. And she's like, my boyfriend went on a date with her 10 years ago.
And he's still thinking about it. And I was just like, I wish I knew who it was.
He did not look like he wanted to be called out. Like, she like pointed to him, and he was like,
what ethnicity was he?
He was a white guy.
That was
you got to give everybody a chance. Maybe that's where happiness is for you. Probably not, but.
Speaking on happiness, okay, landing this plane. How we end the show here is, I like to know about you, and I want to know, how can someone love you best? All people, friends, just people in general. How can people love you best?
Oh, That's a deep question.
It is. And we got 2 minutes. No, I was just like,
No,
I'm just kidding. No, we got time. I want to know.
I think that you need to understand that I need my time sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like, if people are understanding that sometimes I need to, like, be away. Like, I think sometimes, a lot of times people want to be like, oh, like, if you're not doing good or something, let me just be next to you and that'll help. But it's like, I just need, like, I need a lot of alone time.
Yeah, space to kind of recalibrate. You have your process.
Yeah. So
you have boundaries, and people need to not bypass them.
Yeah, but also, check in on me sometimes.
Yeah.
Drop by. I'm pretty low maintenance, luckily.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a trip out. I want to go to Denver. I haven't done comedy ever in Denver.
What?
Yeah.
It's the greatest state in the union.
I hear all amazing
Besides,
things.
like, Hawaii and California and stuff.
Yeah.
New York is also good. But it's top 5 states in the union for sure.
Is it really?
No, I don't know.
Oh, I was like, okay.
I like it. I like
Colorado. Right.
Colorado people are very sensitive for the most part.
Are they more than San Francisco?
Yeah, we dress like shit, but like very sensible people.
That's good.
Good friends.
Good. I'm glad you did this. I'm glad that you did this show, man. And wait, before I want you to say your social medias, and then also I want you to plug in your new HBO awesome thing that's coming out.
All right, my social media. Oh yeah, I only have Instagram now.
Yeah.
So Cool Guy Jokes 87. It's a stupid name. I didn't think the platform was gonna last. So then here we are.
I love the name. I think it's so you.
It does encompass all the things I feel.
The name is now that you just said how the name came up. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like David.
Yeah, it was like Instagram, okay, and then here we are.
That's actually really cool.
It worked out. I didn't change it.
There you go. You got to stay with it now. You can't.
No, now it's.
Then you're gonna be some sellout bitch.
Yeah.
If you
Whoa. You want my Rolex? And then, I'm in a cartoon called Royal Crackers that starts April 3rd on HBO Max. The first 3 episodes are airing April 3rd, and then 1 a week after that. And it's basically Succession for, like, a family that owns a cracker company in Bakersfield, and I'm their lawyer.
I love that. Succession, but is it all white also?
well, I'm black, and then
That's
but
good.
the family is white, but the guy who made it is Mexican. So I think it's definitely like we're calling them crackers, which is pretty fun.
How would you feel about playing a white character?
You know, I thought about that. TBD.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, I don't know.
Cause like I could do it.
Yeah, you could.
I could calm down.
I want to hear a white character with your voice. I'm hype. I'm hyping you up. Yeah, you can fucking do it and run for fucking president too. Damn right you could. Shanti auntie,
No,
we can take it to the top.
I appreciate it. No, yeah, I guess I'd be amenable to that. It's just like, because you don't want it to go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I wouldn't mind playing a white character. I don't really want a white guy playing a black guy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's
right.
like,
Taking your jobs.
yeah, exactly. So
it.
I guess I just want to play like a coffee pot or like some inanimate object. So
I want to play a bug.
Yeah.
Like a mosquito.
Right. Something like that.
A sassy mosquito.
Yeah.
A bug's life.
Yeah. A bug's life.
But like maybe like not an Anglo version of it. You
like
know,
ants was like that was like the grittier bug's life.
A bug's life, thug's life. Like it could be like
a thug's life.
but like a bug.
But it's about bugs.
And I'm some sassy mosquito.
Yeah, you're like you can pay for that on EBT, but like a mosquito.
Oh, this has been good. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Honestly, it's really been a pleasure this weekend.
It's been so much fun, and now we're gonna go do the show. This has been fun though. Thank you for having me.
It has been fun. Thank you.
Thank you for setting up the whole thing.
Thank you.
This is a great 2-camera shoot.
I know, right? We're doing it. I had a good time, man. Thank you.
Yeah, this was fun. Oh, you just ended?
I just ended.
Look at that.
I just stopped.
That's great.
I'm done when I'm done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just start and just stop.